Welcome to Digital Futures Education. With the onset of tremendous amounts of AI in education, it's important to have a strong skill set in the area of vocabulary in terms of how AI concepts relate to educational topics. Understanding these core terms is going to tremendously help you as you transition to utilizing them in your classroom. Utilizing AI is going to make your teaching more efficient and help your students reach new types of outcomes. So let's get started with the terms. Adaptive learning. Adaptive learning are AI systems that adjust content to a student's unique learning style and pace. Adaptive learning creates a unique learning path for the student. Learning analytics. These are data-driven insights on student performance and engagement, allowing educators to tailor instruction. An example of this is teachers using analytics to identify where students struggle and help to adjust lesson plans accordingly. Automated grading. AI tools that assess and score students' assignments. Automated grading tools speed up feedback to students, allowing students to fix their mistakes quickly and learn from them. Learning Management System, or LMS. This is a digital platform that organizes course content, tracks progress, and often integrates AI tools. LMSs that utilize AI and recommend personalized learning resources to support individual student progress. Real-time feedback. Immediate feedback from AI tools to help students improve as they work. Real-time feedback assists students in understanding mistakes or errors that they've made, provide the feedback to help them improve and correct their mistakes even more efficiently. Chatbot. This is an AI assistant that can answer student questions and provide resources. These can be like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, or Microsoft Copilot, or Perplexity. Chatbots provide instant responses to students, saving teacher time for more in-depth help. Data privacy, protection of sensitive data within AI tools, following legal and ethical standards. Data privacy ensures that student data is protected when utilizing AI tools. Ensuring AI is compliant with data privacy laws like FERPA helps keep student data secure. Personalized learning, customizing students' lessons and learning goals to each specific student's needs. AI-powered personalized learning helps students engage by providing them with materials suited to their abilities. Natural language processing, NLP, AI that generates and understands human language, enhancing language-based learning tools. NLP is used in reading comprehension tools to analyze student responses and suggest improvements. Predictive analytics, AI's ability to predict students' performance based on data trends. Predictive analytics helps educators identify students who may struggle, allowing for timely support. Ethical AI, designing AI with fairness, integrity, and ethics in mind. Ethical AI ensures that educational tools don't reinforce biases and support equitable learning. Machine learning, a type of AI where machines learn and improve from data without explicit programming. Machine learning helps to develop more sophisticated educational tools that evolve with student interaction. Artificial Neural Network, ANN, a type of AI that mimics the human brain's function, often used for pattern recognition. ANNs can analyze complex human data, like students' learning habits, and adjust educational content accordingly. Gamification, using game design elements to increase engagement and motivation in learning. Gamification in AI tools boosts student participation by adding elements like badges and rewards. Professional development, ongoing training to help educators effectively use AI tools. Professional development empowers educators to integrate AI tools into the classroom, making those classrooms more effective. Computer vision, AI that interprets visual information used for tasks like reading, handwritten notes, or interpreting diagrams. Computer vision in educational tools can assess written work or track classroom activity, offering feedback to both students and teachers. AI-driven content recommendation, AI tools that provide recommendations on specific resources and materials based on a student's progress. AI-powered recommendations provide students with additional resources that match their learning needs, enhancing personalized learning. Deep learning, an advanced form of machine learning with multiple layers of processing used for more complex problem solving. Deep learning allows for sophisticated analysis in education, like predicting learning outcomes and understanding complex problems in the student data. Speech recognition, technology that converts spoken words into text, useful in language learning and accessibility tools. Speech recognition supports students with special needs, allowing them to interact with educational software using voice commands. Explainable AI. AI systems designed to be transparent in their decision-making processes, building trust and understanding. Explainable AI helps teachers understand how AI recommendations are made, allowing them to make more informed instructional decisions. I hope you enjoyed those 20 AI terms that you're certain to find in education, and you've learned some new words, you've gone a step further with your learning in regards to AI in education. Now that you know these terms, I encourage you to explore more terms, more tools, and see how these AI tools can impact your classroom, providing new experiences and learning opportunities for your students and for yourself. Welcome to Digital Futures Education. In this video, I'm going to give you an overview of Module 1 of my AI and Educators course. If you're interested in taking this course, please check out the link in the description below. Please support the channel with a like and a subscribe. If you have any questions about the courses or content, please leave a comment and I'll be sure to get to them, or email me directly. Let's get into the content. Did you know that AI can analyze data from student interactions to create personalized learning experiences tailored to their individualized needs? Welcome to Module 1, and this is the very first module of my AI in Education Professional Development for Educators. This module addresses the skills and necessary upskilling of educators to be able to effectively evaluate and utilize AI in education. Let's get into the content and see what's in this course. Module 1 familiarizes educators with the foundational concepts and classifications of artificial intelligence and explores its broad potential and limitations in educational settings. Let's complete a quick self-assessment before we get into some of the content of what's included in Module 1. What are the primary types of AI and how do they differ? How can AI be integrated into various educational settings? What are the potential benefits and drawbacks of using AI in education? How can educators address the ethical concerns related to AI in the classroom? Those are some self-assessment questions to help you understand where you stand in your own personal education in AI. And they're also questions that are going to be focused on in Module 1. Now let's discuss the key vocabulary of Module 1. Artificial intelligence, AI. Simulation of human intelligence by machines, enabling them to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence, like understanding language or recognizing images. Machine learning, a branch of AI where systems learn and improve from experience without explicit programming. For example, a machine learning model can learn to predict student test scores based on their past performance and study habits. Narrow AI, also called weak AI. It is designed to perform a narrow task, like a virtual assistant or recommendation system. For instance, an educational app that customizes quizzes based on a student's weaknesses is an example of narrow AI. General AI, also known as strong AI. This type of AI has generalized human cognitive abilities and can learn to perform a variety of tasks. However, this form of AI does not yet exist. Superintelligence. This refers to an intelligence surpassing human intelligence across all fields. Although largely theoretical, it represents a future potential of where AI machines outperform humans in nearly every aspect. Did you know AI-powered tools can predict student performance and provide real-time feedback, which can help educators adjust instruction to better support each learner. In Module 1, we have some key learning outcomes. Comprehend the fundamental differences between the different types of AI. Recognize various AI applications within the context of education. Identify opportunities for AI integration, as well as potential drawbacks. Did you know? Research shows that AI has the potential to reduce administrative tasks for teachers up to 20%, freeing up more time for direct instruction and student interaction. Now let's get into some of the activities and projects which are going to make this module powerful for your learning. The first one is the AI concept map creation. Using the vocabulary you've just learned, you're going to create a visual concept map using the design tool Canva. In this concept map, your goal is to illustrate the different types of AI and the types of applications that you've learned about. To complete this assignment, you're going to use the vocabulary, the Canva tool, and any additional AI resources you have access to. You're going to learn how to create the Canva workspace, add your vocabulary to that space, organize the concepts to explain their meaning and purpose, enhance this design with icons and other elements. Then you're going to review, export, and share your design for feedback and discussion. Next activity is a case study analysis. Using a case study provided, you're going to discuss and develop ideas around what made it successful in the classroom. You're going to have access to the case studies and be able to comment and collaborate with others on your ideas. To give you an idea of one of the contexts to be discussed is this context right here. Greenfield High School recently implemented an AI-powered tool called EduPredict in their classrooms. This tool helps teachers by analyzing student performance data in real time to provide targeted feedback and adjust lesson plans. EduPredict tracks student progress on assignments, quizzes, and participation in discussions. It then suggests personalized resources and identifies students who might need additional support. After reviewing this tool, you are going to then review, analyze, and collaborate with others on a discussion on these points. Personalized feedback that the tool provides, resources and recommendations that the tool provides, what kind of administrative assistance does this AI tool provide the educator, and what were the results observed with the use of the tool in the classroom setting. After that review of the use of the AI tool in the classroom setting, you're then going to go into the third and final activity. This is the ethical discussion forum. Utilizing the resource that you've been provided, you are going to provide feedback on the benefits that you see with the use of the AI tool in the classroom, what you feel are some of the challenges of the use of this tool, discuss how an educator should address the ethical concerns with an AI tool, and also the adaptation of the tool to fit more diverse classrooms. As we close Module 1, the introduction of AI in education, I want to review the final discussion questions. What are the primary types of AI and how do they differ? How can AI be introduced into a wide variety of educational settings? What are the potential benefits and drawbacks of AI in education? How can educators address the ethical concerns related to AI in the classroom? Content of this module is designed to help you answer these questions effectively for your own learning. And added into this module is a KWL chart to help you list what you know, what you wonder, and what you learn after completing Module 1. Each person will be coming out of this experience with a different understanding of certain concepts, but at the same time, the ability to understand the commonalities and issues related to AI in education. The goal is to give you a firm background in not only the terminology and vocabulary related to AI, but how it impacts classroom settings and how educators can be empowered to approach the discussions most deeply related to using it effectively. As you conclude Module 1, please review the sections of the module to make sure you've maximized your learning. Review the introduction, the points of the module. Complete the self-assessment so you have a good idea of your starting point for where you're learning with the topic. Review the key learning outcomes, specifically as they relate to the activities you completed within the module. Review your assignments, your activities, and your projects, and take notes around what you gained from the experience. Complete your discussion questions and contribute to the community, and get feedback from others. And now you can prepare to go on to the next module. Thank you for joining me with this review of Module 1. Please check out Module 2 so you can take a deep dive into AI in education. If you're interested in taking this course, please check the links in the descriptions and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you again soon. Welcome back to Digital Futures Education. Today we're going to go into AI lesson planners. What's better than using a chatbot to develop a lesson plan? Well, a dedicated tool using AI designed for educators to create lesson plans. Let's hop into the action and review some of the best AI lesson planners available. First AI lesson planner I want to dive into is Schemely. Schemely is an AI-powered lesson plan generating tool. One of the best features of Schemely is its integration of other learning applications like YouTube, Google Presentations, and quizzes, amongst many others. So as you develop the lesson plans utilizing AI, you can integrate some of your favorite EdTech applications into the lessons and create content with them immediately. Also, the user interface is very intuitive and it's easy to get started with for free. In terms of data privacy, it is advised that you contact Schemely to hear how they handle their data. The next AI lesson planning tool I'd like to go into is Almanac. Almanac is focused on providing lesson plans which have AI-generated content for diverse learners. The best feature of Almanac is your ability to develop units, lessons, and specific activities in a long-range planning format. You have a wide range of options for unit design, entire curriculum designs, as well as many of the needed features for well-designed lessons. If you have a large curriculum project, you should consider Almanac. Almanac also has a wide variety of features to support differentiated lessons, and Almanac prioritizes data privacy. They emphasize data privacy and security and state that they don't share any data. The next one on my list is Eduaid. Eduaid is designed to simplify the lesson design process with the power of AI. I will say that the tool is very easy to get started with. Many of the features are very intuitive, and there's a wide range of AI-driven tools and resources inside Eduaid to help make a wide variety of assessments across curriculums and across standards. Eduaid also has a vast library of 100+ educational resources that you can utilize for your lesson planning and design. One of its best features is its assessment generator, which I think you'll find is an amazing assessment generator to help create a wide variety of different types of assessments for any type of project. In terms of data privacy, Eduaid insists that they don't share any user data and that they don't use any user data for any training either. It is recommended that you consult their privacy policy for additional details. The next resource I want to introduce you to is Teachology.ai, describing itself as another AI lesson planning tool. Teachology AI prides itself on its wide range of resources to help you develop deep and engaging lessons with your students. It offers a collaboration feature as an enhancement to its product that allows you to collaborate with others in sharing and working on lesson plan designs. And it has API integration so that you can support a wide variety of types of integration with other apps and resources. Teachology AI also insists that they don't use any data to help train their resources on how to. Teachology AI also insists that they don't use any user data to train their tools, to train their AI. If you have concerns around the data privacy, I encourage you to contact them directly and review their privacy policy. The next tool I want to introduce you to is EasyPeasy AI. EasyPeasy has a comprehensive AI lesson generator tool built in. You have amazing levels of customization for lesson planning, for a grade level, activity type, unit design, topics, and educational objectives. One thing to recognize that's different about EasyPeasy is that it has a wide range of other AI features, such as social media content generation, and also prompts for a wide range of uses, beyond education, which can include prompts for social media generation, as well as business letter development. EasyPeasy AI has an amazing range of tools beyond education. So just be certain that if you start using this tool, that it can be used for more than just education. I think it does a great job with its lesson planning design tool, but also remember, there are a wide range of features, and if you wanted something more streamlined for education, you may want to look somewhere else. But if you wanted something that added a lot of other additional features and AI resources, Easy Peasy AI would be your choice. Easy Peasy also supports 40 different languages with its tools, which makes it very accessible for learners around the world. You do need to consult with the company directly around their data privacy policy, as there are no specific indications of how they use or share user data on their website. Final lesson plan development tool I'm going to talk about is Education Copilot. This is a paid tool with no real free option to access its full robust suite of tools. It does offer an AI lesson generator tool that provides structured lessons with a wide variety of objectives and concepts. Additionally, there are tools within Education Copilot that allow you to develop presentations and other types of media to help support lesson plan design. Like many of these tools, it does focus on the concept of streamlining lesson plan design so that teachers can focus on other things. And I do think that's one of the takeaways from all of these tools, is that these tools will streamline many of the tasks related to lesson plan development that used to take a lot of time. I think with these tools, one of the biggest benefits is the ability to design units from start to finish with a framework and a concept so that you can best identify activities for your students that are going to engage them, help you assess them appropriately, and develop resources, worksheets, and aligned activities, all with the use of AI. All of these tools help you develop a framework for a lesson, which then helps you as the educator have a firm plan going into the classroom, and you have more time to design the structure of activities and measure student learning with the activities you designed, because you already have a framework for where you're going next. I do ask that if you do decide to use any of these tools, that you do consult their data privacy policies for whether they're appropriate for students and for teachers, whether they're appropriate for students under 13, over 13, or even adults in general. How do they handle their data? I think that's a very important question with all of these tools. So make sure that you protect your data while using AI tools. You identify the best products for creating lesson plans with AI and help engage your students with the power of AI. Explore these tools yourself, see how they feel, get an idea of whether or not they're your style and provide the resources you need or want to use on a regular basis. Many of these are affordable with monthly and yearly subscriptions, generally under $100 a year. They're definitely targeting and marketing teachers effectively, and also district accounts are available for many of these applications. It'd be my recommendation to stay away from any tool which does not allow you to test or play with the tool for free prior to committing. Definitely take advantage of trial opportunities, and many of these tools offer a coupon upon logging in for even a further reduction on the cost of the software. The benefits of these AI tools are they are going to speed up your lesson planning process and design. They're also going to help you identify activities and resources that are well aligned to the content you're teaching. Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate you taking the time to check out these tools with me, and I encourage you to check out these tools. Try out the free products, see if you like them, see if they streamline your lessons, and let me know in the comments if any of these tools helped you and you found them useful for developing lessons, curriculum, or resources for activities with your students. We're going to talk about strategies for fostering district-wide culture with digital learning, particularly in regards to how digital tools and resources support innovative methods with educators. Let's take a deep dive into the importance of digital transformation for a school district. Digital transformation is essential for student engagement. This is particularly important in a world where students are immersed in technology. Technology skills demanded by the workforce and areas of career development rely on them to be used efficiently and effectively. It's also essential that there's a tremendous amount of adaptability with students and with educators to be able to adapt to the use of these tools. With AI being integrated into educational tools, districts have the opportunity to personalize learning on a larger scale and provide teachers the resources to deepen student learning. By fostering a district-wide commitment to digital transformation, educators and students can embrace technology more effectively and efficiently and understand how these technologies supports the continuous learning and advancement of technology in education. This also adds to the tremendous value students have with embracing these tools for their future. My experiences have shaped my understanding of how to successfully implement digital initiatives across the district. The implementation of one-to-one programs have provided students a more efficient use of the resources related to technology, while also enabling and supporting digital content creation and collaboration. These benefits have also sparked new types of learning and have helped educators adapt new methods of instruction utilizing the technology in the classroom. This experience shows that by providing consistent access to digital tools, it empowers both educators and students. It helps them set new goals, thus transforming teaching and learning across schools. Leading digital learning requires supporting educators. It requires empowering students, and it also means ensuring that the software and the hardware that both educators and students are using meets the demands of the innovation. First step is providing every school access to the resources that will help create this innovation. The lack of adequate resources can hinder adoption and impact student outcomes expected with technology. Once tools are in place, professional development opportunities are essential. Development should help educators explore and learn how these digital tools can be best implemented into their instructional practices. District leadership should promote a culture of adaptability, exploration, and shared learning that can be passed from teachers to students. Fostering a culture of collaboration across the district is essential, building on personal experiences with digital transformation in education. Collaboration is essential in fostering growth district-wide. When teachers share their learning and students engage in collaborative projects, they create a culture of innovation. This collaborative approach was particularly evident during the COVID-19 pandemic and the adoption of interactive technologies in classrooms across the world. By embracing shared learning and supporting across-school collaboration, districts can foster deeper connections and create more meaningful learning experiences. Addressing the challenges of digital learning. There are always challenges when implementing digital learning initiatives at scale. These challenges often stem from the constant need to adapt to new technologies and ensure that the investments in these new technologies are worthwhile. District leaders must contend with the varying levels of adaptability amongst educators and students. The best digital resources are those that offer immediate benefits while providing opportunities for deeper learning. Ongoing training and support are necessary and essential to help support educators and students. To overcome these challenges, district leadership should provide ongoing support and motivation to help educators navigate the learning curve. A successful digital transformation in schools requires strategic, targeted adoption of digital tools and resources. Ongoing training and support are essential for helping educators leverage these tools effectively. By fostering a culture of collaboration and sharing, districts can create environments where teachers innovate and take digital tools to the next level, far beyond what traditional professional development can achieve. Initiating this process with the right strategies encourages exploration and collective growth across the district. Districts must establish clear instructional goals when implementing new technologies and digital resources, engaging teachers in the exploration of potential tools for their classroom before a full implementation, and issues are identified early and growth opportunities are clear. This strategic approach prevents unnecessary challenges and supports effective use of the digital tools across the schools. A commitment to supporting the use of innovative teaching methods and new technologies is critical to creating a school-wide culture of digital learning. Leaders should provide educators with the resources, the supports, and learning opportunities to adapt to new practices and technologies. By fostering a culture of adaptability and shared learning, schools can ensure that both educators and students and leaders are prepared to thrive in a technology-rich educational environment. Thanks for staying along with me as we talked about digital transformation in schools. Please give a like and a subscribe. One of the biggest themes related to AI in education come from Educate AI. This type of AI creates new content, such as text, images. Let's go over some of the foundational components that your AI integration plan into your schools could include. Year one should be all about building a foundation and building awareness, establishing a clear understanding of what AI is and the power and role it can play in education. Build foundational knowledge of AI tools and their capacity across educators, stakeholders, and other administrators. Begin to identify potential tools that could be integrated and ask yourself these key questions. What are the current levels of AI awareness and understanding amongst educators and students? Which AI tools align with our curriculum and educational goals? What are the ethical considerations, such as data privacy and bias? How can we introduce AI concepts in a way that is accessible and engaging for all grade levels? What initial professional development is needed to help prepare educators for AI integration? Year 2 could be all about pilot programs and early adoption. You could launch pilot programs in selected classrooms or grade levels. You may begin assessing the learning outcomes and of AI and enhancing your learning experience, teaching and learning experiences. You could begin evaluating the effectiveness of AI in enhancing your teaching and learning experiences and outcomes. You could begin developing AI policies, focusing on the ethical consideration and potential bias, and considerations for data privacy. Key questions might include which classrooms or subject areas are best suited for AI integration? How will we measure the success of AI integration? How will we measure the success of the pilot programs in terms of student engagement and the classroom outcomes? What are the initial feedback and concerns from educators, students, and parents about the use of AI? How can we ensure that AI tools are used responsibly and ethically? What adjustments are needed to professional development? What adjustments are needed to the professional development plan based on our pilot experiences? Year 3 can be all about expansion and professional development. Expanding AI integration into more classrooms and subject areas, provide comprehensive professional development for educators, develop detailed policies and guidelines for the use of AI in classrooms. And key questions in Year 3 could include, what are the lessons learned from our pilot programs, and how can they impact a broader implementation? What specific skills and knowledge do educators need to effectively implement AI in their classrooms? And how can we create ongoing support for educators, such as AI mentors or help desks? And how can we ensure the equitable access and use of AI for students? And what data privacy, cybersecurity policies are in place to help support the use of AI? What are the district-wide policies needed to address data privacy, cybersecurity, and the ethical use of AI? Year 4 could be all about curriculum integration and student empowerment. Some of the goals can include fully integrating AI into the curriculum across all grade levels, empowering students to use AI responsibly, ethically, and appropriately, empower students to use AI responsibly and creatively in their learning. Begin assessing the long-term impact of AI on educational outcomes. Key questions in Year 4 can include, how can AI be seamlessly integrated into the curriculum to enhance student learning and also support the preparation for their future careers? What are the best practices for teaching students about AI ethics, data privacy, and cybersecurity? How can we assess the long-term impact of AI on student learning and overall educational outcomes? How can we involve students in the development and feedback process for AI tools and initiatives? What additional resources or tools are needed to help support ongoing AI integration in education? So that's the overview of some goals and potential questions to ask yourself within a 4-year plan for AI integration in education, potentially within your schools, classrooms, or districts. Year 5 can be all about evaluation and continuous improvement. This is a 5-year vision for the integration of AI within education in your district, schools, or classrooms. In Year 5, it can be all about evaluation and continuous improvement. Goals can include conducting a comprehensive evaluation of AI integration efforts and outcomes, refine and adjust the AI strategy based on feedback and outcomes, plan for the future, considering AI, emerging technologies, and trends. Key questions at this stage can include, what has been the overall impact on AI on student learning, teacher effectiveness, and school operations? What challenges and successes have emerged during the AI integration process? How can we refine our AI integration strategy to address any gaps or areas of improvement? What emerging AI technologies should we consider for future integration? How can we ensure that our AI integration initiatives continue to evolve and improve over time? Let's conclude this 5-year vision plan with some of the ongoing questions and areas of potential focus. Stakeholder engagement. How can we keep parents, community, and other stakeholders informed and involved in the AI integration process? Ethical use. How can we continuously monitor and ensure the ethical use of AI in our schools? Student voice. How can we incorporate student feedback into our AI strategy and ensure that their needs and concerns are addressed? Resource allocation. What resources, financial, technological, or human, are needed to sustain AI integration over the long term? Try to address these questions and goals annually. Schools can adopt a robust and adaptive strategy for integrating AI, ensuring that it enhances education while addressing the potential challenges and ethical concerns. I'd now like to go over some of the AI tools that you may find prevalent in classrooms. Under the first category of presentations, there's a tool called Slide2Go, which gives you a wide variety of templated slide decks created with the use of AI. Next tool focused on plagiarism that I'd like to share is DraftBack. DraftBack is a Chrome extension that can be utilized to show the updates to a Google document. DraftBack can be used to recognize copy and paste, multiple changes, basically being able to see what kind of updates were made to a Google document to see whether content was manipulated or placed or inserted without citation. In terms of classroom content development, there is Diffit, and I would also include Magic School AI and also School AI for classroom content creation. This can include lesson plan development, lesson resource development, rubrics, content writing, everything to do with the lesson development process. My next category is image development and graphics generation. I have Magic Write, which is now contained within Canva, and Canva also has image generators utilizing AI. There's DALL-E from OpenAI, the image generator, Adobe Firefly, and Adobe Express both enable AI generated images. To give you an understanding of some of the chatbots that are available, of course there is ChatGPT, but also remember there is Claude, Copilot, Gemini, and Perplexity. So be sure to check them all out if you're interested in utilizing a chatbot to make sure you're getting the type of chatbot that you think works well for content generation or just generally using AI. A few tools for audio and video generation include InVideo AI and 11 Labs. 11 Labs is one of the leaders of voice technology and natural language processing with the use of AI. Those are just a selection of tools to help you get started with investigating AI tools for different classroom purposes. I encourage you to check them out, see if they can benefit your classroom use, but always be sure to check them for privacy and data compliance. I also encourage you to continue to do future reading in the area of AI, specifically in the following topics: ethics and concerns, professional development, data privacy, academic dishonesty, and AI in the curriculum. Develop your own framework for understanding AI within these different contexts and the best ways that you could begin using it. Thank you for visiting Digital Futures Education. Please feel free to connect with me on any of these topics that you might want to connect with me on, whether it's AI integration in schools, career development topics. I appreciate your time checking out the video, and also feel free to visit digitalfutureseducation.com for a wide range of resources related to this topic and many others, plus additional online coaching, courses, and support for any of these initiatives. Thanks again. In a world dominated by AI, which chatbot rules them all? Is it ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, or Microsoft's Copilot? Stick around, and in this video, I'm going to give you an overview of each and let you decide which is going to be best for you. The AI chatbot market is highly competitive. It has major players like OpenAI's ChatGPT, Microsoft's Copilot, Google's Gemini, Anthropic's Claude. Each of these offers unique features and can be used in a variety of different ways and will address a variety of user needs. Now, ChatGPT is the most mainstream of all of these options. It's amassed over 180 million users. It boasts a wide range of features, includes web browsing and image generation, and it has a pro version with lots of updated components and training. Now let's talk about Microsoft's Copilot. Microsoft's Copilot leverages ChatGPT's for and DALL-E, and it integrates very deeply within Microsoft's suite of tools and software. So if you're a Microsoft user, this is a highly beneficial tool. Copilot acts as an assistant within many of the Microsoft applications, such as Excel, Word, within Bing. Google's Gemini, which previously was known as Bard, offers unlimited response capabilities. And these unlimited response capabilities also draws upon Google's search capability. And it also integrates tools like Maps and Google Workspace into the workflow of Google Gemini. Anthropic's Claude shines with all its multimodal capabilities. It includes ethical content generation, which can be very important, sophisticated conversion of fluency, time data training. So this includes real-time data training within the platform of Anthropic's Claude. Now let's go through some of the pros and cons. For ChatGPT, it was the first to go mainstream with a vast user base. That's a pro because it's gathering a lot of information and data. And it also offers a broad range of features. It's its pro version, the 4.0. Now the con is the 3.5 version, which has outdated training and doesn't have the web browsing capability. Let's talk a little bit about Copilot. A pro of Copilot is its deep integration into Microsoft's suite of tools, and it leverages ChatGPT's 4 and DALL-E for image creation and for productivity enhancement. But ultimately, it is limited because of users' embeddedness into Microsoft's suite of tools as well, in that the tools work best in that environment. Now, when we talk about Gemini from Google, the unlimited availability of responses is a huge benefit and value to this tool within Google's ecosystem as well. It offers a tremendous amount of speed and flexibility and access to Google's tremendous amount of search data. But there has been, as a con, some controversy around its image generation. Now let's talk about the pros and cons of Anthropic's Claude. A pro of Claude is its multimodal capabilities and focus on ethical content generation. It's newer to the market, so it may be lesser known amongst users. So now that we've gone over the pros and cons, you've had an introduction to each, let's talk about a few questions that we should focus on when you begin to start thinking about choosing one of these chatbots. How do the unique features of each of these impact how you select one, and the interface, and also how it's embedded within other tools? And this can be considered between creative tasks and productivity tasks. And what role do you see ethical content generation in your long-term choice for a chatbot? And how do you see the integration of these tools, specific software ecosystems such as Google, Microsoft? How much does that influence your choice, both for the market share of these tools going forward and also your own user preference? It's important as you begin to look at these tools that you evaluate them for how you plan on using them and use them safely and effectively. And always be sure to double check the data from any type of AI chatbot. Always be sure to check for mistakes and responses from chatbots, and always stay on the lookout for new GPT and ways to utilize AI to help you be productive and effective every single day. Thanks for checking out the video. Please give a like and subscribe if you like the content. And please check out one of these other videos. And please check out one of these other videos that YouTube is recommending from my channel to help you stay ahead with digital futures education. Thank you. Welcome to the future of language learning, where AI brings fluency with foreign languages to life. In this video, we're going to talk about a couple central topics. The first is personalized learning with AI. AI adapts to personal learning styles and approaches. It's going to give you lessons with dynamic feedback and helps you track your progress to help you stay on pace. AI is going to provide more real-time feedback than you are used to with traditional learning language methods. Feedback on grammar, punctuation, vocabulary usage, all of this simulating a more natural language learning environment. Next point is language immersion through AI. AI can help immerse you with learning experiences with native speakers. These native speakers can also be virtual native speakers, allowing you to have a wide variety of experiences practicing with a native context. AI is also going to help bring a level of gamified learning experience to language learning. It's going to provide quizzes, challenges, and rewards to help you keep learning. It's also going to help you stay motivated and engaged with the learning content. AI in language learning is also going to provide a tremendous amount of flexibility and accessibility with your language learning. Without the constraints of the traditional classroom, you're going to have access to anytime, anywhere learning. Environments are going to simulate a real-world context for all the components of the language. It's going to make it easier for busy professionals to learn more effectively and with native speakers and immersive environments. Let's do a much more detailed breakdown into these areas and how they're going to impact language learning. The first area is personalized learning with AI. We're going to see adaptive learning paths based on proficiency. So the more efficiently you learn, the more your path is going to shift to what you know or what you may not know. AI is going to empower customizable lesson plans that are going to allow the learning and instruction to adjust to the learner as well. We're also going to see AI-driven study sessions driven by proficiency and frequency of the learning. We're also going to see more multi-sensory learning. AI will incorporate more visual and auditory learning experiences into the learning of the language. It's going to provide a deeper level of engagement for the learner and the learning style. We're also going to see the opportunity to set much more dynamic learning goals with the use of AI, and these goals are going to be modified according to the user's achievement. Let's discuss a real-world example where we are already seeing this type of engagement. The app Duolingo. It uses AI to help track progress and provides tailored activities towards the user. It adjusts the difficulty as is needed based on previous lessons. And for example, if someone struggles with past tense verbs, Duolingo will increase the exposure of that learning to the user to help improve their understanding of the concept. Now let's talk about real-time grammar and feedback corrections. AI speech recognition is going to greatly enhance the ability to correct speech and language and the pronunciation of words in real time. It's going to provide instant real-time grammar feedback and pronunciation assistance. Also, additional suggestions around how something's phrased or spoken. AI-enhanced dictation practice will improve users' listening experiences and their speaking skills. And as people make errors in real time, they will be provided with recommendations for their corrections and opportunities to make improvements on the fly. Language learners will be able to engage with AI to have simulated conversations that will adapt according to the response the AI receives and be able to respond to the user's level. Let's discuss a real-world example of this with Google Translate. Google Translate's conversation feature allows users to speak into their device and get real-time feedback on how to correct their pronunciation or their structure. And this helps tremendously, especially in live conversations. Next point is language immersion through AI. AI chatbots are going to simulate real-world language conversations. Virtual reality powered by AI are going to create much more virtual and realistic environments in which to immerse yourself in language learning. AI-driven scenarios are going to assist with role-playing in the process of learning how to speak in another language. For example, how to order at a restaurant and asking for directions. And there's going to be automatic language transcriptions to help assess how someone is speaking. This will be a tremendous self-assessment tool. You're going to also have AI-guided listening and comprehension exercises using native language speech. An amazing real-world example of this is ChatGPT and how it can be used like a language tutor. Based on certain prompts, it can be used as a conversation partner, and additionally, apps like Mango Language Learning lets language learners practice in real-time conversations in a simulated environment, helping users become more comfortable with everyday learning languages. The next point I want to talk about is gamified learning experiences. We're going to see point systems and badging for completing specific lessons of language learning and mastering very specific skills. To have daily motivation to learn more by completing daily tasks that can be assessed in real time. We're going to have more interactive quizzes with real-time feedback that are immersive and produce real results results through real contextual language learning. Progress trackers and leaderboards are going to help you stay on top of your language learning and understand your progress level. You're also going to be able to compare yourself to other language learners globally and make new connections. A real-world example of this is the app Babbel, which incorporates gamified elements like progress streaks, levels, and daily goals, which helps users return to the app to continue learning. It helps learning feel more like a game than a chore. And let's finally talk about accessibility and flexibility. We're going to have more mobile-friendly learning platforms that are going to make language learning more efficient and practical, asynchronous options for users to be able to learn at your own pace and your own time very effectively, and offline learning options for those who may not have an internet connection, and more diverse language learning content, videos, audios, podcasts. AI assistants will help remind us of lessons that we have, our progress on our daily lessons, and what we need to tackle next. It's going to help us be much more consistent with our language learning. A real-world example of this is the app Busuu, which offers downloadable lessons and audio content so users can practice anytime they want with or without an internet connection. This makes it ideal for users who want to practice language learning, whether traveling, with or without a connection, or on the go. These topics show how AI is reshaping language learning very, very quickly. More personalization, more immediate feedback, deeper immersion, and flexible access. My advice and coaching tip here is when utilizing these apps, focus on consistency rather than speed. Set aside 10 to 15 minutes a day to practice. The steady approach is going to guarantee that you take the time and develop habits that are going to help you progress with your language learning. Over time, AI is also going to adapt to your knowledge and what you know to help you progress even faster. It's going to give you the most value from your experience. Let's talk about the relevance of AI in language learning. By 2025, the global language learning market will grow to $21.2 billion. Much of this growth will be attributed to AI-powered platforms and mobile on-the-go learning, making it possible for learners to engage in immersive language learning experiences on the go with a vast amount of resources and feedback provided immediately to benefit their learning. This highlights the demand for new language learning tools that can be accessible anywhere, at any time, and will deepen the immersive experiences of using AI while learning languages. AI is going to revolutionize language learning by creating immersive experiences, providing tons of feedback to learners around the world, utilizing virtual reality, personalized learning approaches, adaptive assessments, and incredibly immersive experiences. Learners are going to process more quickly, and the world's going to become a smaller place. Remember that mastering a new language is a journey, and AI can help you do it. AI can be your personal tutor by your side to help you practice, converse, have more immersive experiences with language, and do it at your own pace. Embrace the power of the technology to help support you on this path, and you're going to watch your skills flourish. Thanks for joining me in this video. Please let's check out another video together and visit digitalfutureseducation.com for more videos, more content, help you flourish with language learning and AI.